When your maths exam says something like write 70 as a product of primes, what they mean is use the prime factor tree to find all the primes that the number breaks down into. So I've got two versions of the same tree here. So in school you were probably taught to divide by 2 if you can, and then leave a much bigger number on the other side. So in this case, that works out as 2, 5, and 7 for 70. Now that's fine for a smaller number like this, but for a very big number, like let's say 1,000, you would get 2 on one side and 500 on the other side. And then you'd get another 2 and then 250. So it makes your tree very lopsided. Everything tends to be on one side. So this is my tip. Instead of doing that, take your number and find the two most obvious numbers that it breaks down into. So in the case of 70, just do 7 times 10. The answer will still be the same, but the whole thing will be a lot easier. So if you did this for 1,000, for example, well, how do you get 1,000? 10 times 100. And then you can take your 100 and break that down. Well, how do you make 100? You could do 2 and 50, but that's going to be uneven again. You're going to get a lot of numbers on one side. So you could take your 100 and split that into 10 times 10. And then in practice, you'll see that is a lot easier. Now, you don't have to do it that way. This is really just a matter of preference. The other way that you've been taught in school will work just as well. It's just that I find this particular way is easier.